So from that perspective, I guess I'm unwrapping it a bit to say maybe we're going to be more effective in our relationships and our work and our volunteering if we can manage to not only fixate ourselves on what am I going to get at the end of the deal. Because I think the danger in that too, Jeff, and this is one that I've lasered in on for years, when you have such a focus on what's way out there, there's a real strong chance that you're going to miss what's happening right in front of your nose. Nothing wrong with wanting something way out there, but wow, how tragic would it be if you miss what's happening in between? And Jeff, there's certainly science around this idea that once we hit the goal, that dopamine level goes down. Because you did it.
We both know a good bit about the band Rush. Okay, I'm going to use them as an example.
Yep.
We understand how they got along. We understand what motivated them. And so, they've played that song thousands of times. All right. But knowing how those guys were with each other, they were getting that dopamine, I think, while they were practicing.
Yeah.
Because they're doing it with their friends. They're doing what they like. And I think that's an important thing to think about too.
Yeah. And that brings me, Jeff, to the interview that I saw with David Lee Roth of Van Halen. And I know today we're talking about so much in the rock world, but it just was really powerful. And it was on a Joe Rogan episode. And Rogan asked him the question that I'm sure David Lee Roth or the members of Rush would have heard maybe thousands of times too. So what was your favorite concert? What performance do you remember the most? And, what was the greatest blah, blah, blah. And I'll never forget him saying, actually, it was typically when we were rehearsing. And he went on to say, and I'm paraphrasing a bit here, that, when you're on stage and there's an audience, you got all the tension, somebody's got a cold, somebody's angry about some other situation. I mean, but when we're rehearsing, sometimes we would really nail it. And it was just the four of us.